So EA have given us another way to make packs for Team of the Year. So let's get into it and figure out the best ways to save packs to get the grind on for the next 3 to 4 days, I suppose. Really, it's about 4 days away that we start the proper. Whether we see a Team of the Year warm-up, that's going to be the interesting side. So let's get straight into the 82 upgrade. It is just a single. It requires 7 gold cards. 4 of them need to be rare. So if you are looking at something, I'd be looking, if I was not using any sort of League SBC bonus, I'd be looking at something along the lines. I'm going to go rare because this is where kind of you just got to keep grinding it out, because naturally you've got to find all your rares as well. I think I've got one over on the common, but say we go with him, that is going to be what you need to put into it. It's fair enough, it's simple. At least it's not the full 11, but I do like normally the 81 double. When it comes to these 82 plus, the only benefit that you get being a pack is that you can store them and you can still open stuff. And if you don't know, say I do 45 of these, or 31, say, because what with the store is, you only get to see the first 30 packs. So for instance, say I do 30 of these are all I've got grinded up, and I get another pack that I want to open, say it's just a normal gold pack, and it comes at the end, you're gonna have to go to the web app, as you can see every pack there, so you can handpick what you actually want to open. When it comes to these, it's going to take a gamble, I'm not going to lie. You will definitely have to get a lot of these to even be close to a Team of the Year to be able to get one from an 82 plus. Guaranteed, they are easy to make, and naturally you can just grind them out very, very quickly. The one thing that you can get with all of this is the fact that they have given us the 83 times 10 and also the 85 double. So we can do this, I believe, every day. You can do that twice. I don't know if you can do that twice a day, or it's twice and that's it for 3 days. Does require a Team of the Week and the 83. And then the 85 double, which was new today, is very expensive. Again, it is only 84 two players from 84 and an 82 team and an 83. So at the very minimum, we don't have to give up an 85 again, which is always perfect. But remember, it's only an 85 double. You got to see what you want to go with there. Realistically, in terms of anything else, in terms of kind of grinding packs, what I personally would go with is the 83 times 10 is a must. I think anything times 10 is definite to save, especially this close to Team of the Year. When it comes to the 85 doubles, if you are grinding out for your life, then fair enough, grind them out as well. But I wouldn't necessarily go massively overboard with them, even if you can do 3 of them. Sometimes I just find that you do get disappointed with them, and it's going to be the same. I'd rather take the odds with a 10 pack at the minimum, and 9 times out of 10 you probably won't get anything anyway. It's just the law of it. But the one thing that I would be looking at is the 83 times 20. I haven't claimed that yet, just so I don't open it by accident. 84 times 10. 87 times 2 is definitely worth a hold at this point. It is at least a semi-decent one. I could possibly open these two, the 85 1 and also the 80 times 5, depending on what you're grinding. Because the big thing is, it's not all about keeping every single pack, because you've still got to get the fodder to keep going round. You could definitely argue the 85 might be worth a hold, but definitely the 80 times 5 isn't. The player pick, I believe this will end before Team of the Year starts, so potentially it's going to be worth just opening it then. You could take the pack obviously and get the 84 times then, and then I would definitely take the 84 times 20 on level 35. That is an absolute must. Do not take Smith and do not take that icon pack. It is going to be way more beneficial if you are trying to finish SBCs or just do anything during Team of the Year for an 84 times 20. That gives you a pretty good start on packs. When it comes to any of the upgrades, especially in objectives, there is a few decent ones that you can obviously do to get a few more packs that are saved up and doesn't cost you anything. That is going to be a very nice one to try and do. If you, for instance, are like me and haven't finished, I believe it's the Bronze and Silver Mastery, the squad, there's still a 50k pack on each of them. It's funny that really we don't save up ultimate packs anymore, 100k packs, because everything is literally rating guaranteed. But when it comes to grinding the game out and trying to figure out what sort of packs to save, at the moment I would say just keep your club healthy. Don't be going and absolutely slapping all of your fodder in, because the one thing that EA will do is they'll potentially drop league upgrades. I've been hearing rumors of like specific attacker upgrades, so it does feature men and women, so you can get Team of the Years in both. That is a potential that I feel like is gonna come very true, because naturally if we're gonna do specific leagues, they're gonna have to do unless they do, this is what they could do instead, is Premier League men and Premier League women upgrades in the same one, as well as the midfielder and defenders. So it will be interesting to see where we go with that. But naturally, I personally would try and keep everything as full as possible. If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders. So when it comes to doing the 82 upgrades, I'd follow the same system that I normally go with. I'd be doing all of my upgrades, so as we already go with, when you go to upgrades, these are going to be extras just in case you need some more, but what you want to be doing is the daily golds every day. You want to try and do the winter wildcards. Again, I'm not going to be able to sit here and say do all of them because naturally I just haven't really had time to grind through all 150 with everything else that's out and trying to complete everything at the same time. It sometimes is too much of a grind, even though if you can get as many done as possible, that is going to be a great objective to get done as well. You've got the premium mixed league upgrade, but you've also got the daily bronze and daily silver. Get them done straight away every single day, as it's just extra free cards for one card. It's perfect at the minimum. But then when we look at the premium mixed upgrade, this is going to be where we stock our club massively. So if I kind of look at my club and just see where we're at, I've not played in a couple of days from moving house, but when it comes to what I've got gold wise, I feel like we're definitely in a good position where we've got quite a considerable amount of fodder that I want to keep to be able to do more and more upgrades. Because the biggest thing I find whenever we get into Team of the Year, you'll open up all of your save packs, not get anything, and that's when the league upgrades happen. And more than likely, I've already spent most of my upgrades saving packs, getting more upgrades, and what you want to be doing there is just keeping your club as full as possible. Keep it all full. Do the minimum on these and you can just keep grinding out. Make sure you're doing your matches if you are. This is more dedicated if anything. It's not necessarily for your casuals. Try and get what you can. That is kind of the easier way of putting it for any casual. But when you're grinding the game, trying to get one of these Team of the Years, as they are not easy. Unless you are opening literally unlimited packs, it's very, very hard to get one. It's not going to be easy. I remember just sitting there for hours trying to get one, and eventually we ended up with a Trent. And realising after that, you get them all at footies and team of the season anyway. So it is just for the first bonus of game one. But then when it comes to grinding all of the rest out, I'd do the mixed league upgrades. I'd then be looking at the 83 times 10, maybe the 83 team of the week pick, purely on the basis that that kind of is going to be utilised in any upgrade that we get. Any team of the year flashbacks, any team of the year SBCs we get during, they are going to require team of the week. So making sure they are stocked up nice. I don't think I've got personally many, so I will need to sit there and start to grind a few more out. We've got one, I suppose De Jong at the same time, he doesn't get used, so might be used in one of them. So it's good to have a good stock of them, because like we see with the 83 times 10, it does require one. So make sure that you are grinding that out as much as possible. Then when it comes to just actually saving specific packs, like I say, the big ones are going to be better. I wouldn't necessarily sit here and keep the 83 times 2, the 82 times 2 as much, unless you are really just gunning for every single pack and that is it. Because naturally, when it comes down to it, you want the best chance. And keeping your club more alive from having these sort of upgrades is going to be more beneficial than just saving every single pack. I don't know if anything's actually gone down. It looks like we've completely gone. And that is when we're going to cut the video, because EA servers are unavailable right now. So that is always perfect. I believe everything is fine. So we'll see you then. Hopefully you have grinded a lot of packs. Make sure you like and subscribe on this. I got you all for the next one. Peace.